Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses Challenge Run Sword Locked Edition. And welcome to our next Paralogue. In the last episode we went to Dedue's. This time around we are going with Sylvain, one of the prettiest men in the Blue Lions, let's be real. On this map, there is going to be a ton of collectible items. There are 6 thieves over here with 6 amazing items that I can potentially steal. They're droppable and they're stealable, so either one will work. So we have the short spear on this guy, the energy drop that boosts one of your unit stats by 2 permanently for their strength, a magic staff, which I guess that really wouldn't be too bad on someone like Anna, I guess, or Annette. The Goddess Ring, this is an equipable that gives luck +4 and HP recovery at the start of every turn. A Speed Wing that permanently increases speed by 2, that's a good one. And an Advanced Seal, so I can get one of my units to promote to their advanced classes later in the story, just a bit more easily. So there are not a whole lot of deployment slots for either side, but we have the notorious thing that I don't like, or at least don't prefer when it comes to video games and RPGs, when my forces are divided. I like to keep my units together. It's very, very rare that you'll typically ever see me dividing my units unless someone I feel like can be trusted to do something all on their own. And I have strong belief in that. Okay, but, regardless, I really want to see, what I can do here, with who I'm going to deploy. So Flame can definitely support us as an adjutant. I don't see why not. She has a healing, spell, so depending on the support rank that you have with a character, that is an adjutant, the higher the likely chances that this skill will trigger. And Flames, I think, has like a certain % chance to fully heal me, or at least heal me by a little bit. I'm not sure what it is on that, but I do remember it's quite a good heal, from what I do remember. But I do want to keep some of my supporting units, because here's my thing. Because Dedue, you know, I obviously adore Dedue, and I think that his authority rank is going to be great, but for this map, I actually want to change his battalion. But before I do anything else, I am going to the frickin' armory to sell off any weapon that is not a sword, because I did not do that, of course, because I just went straight into the next Paralogue, because I can't actually go back to the main menu when I'm in the battle menu until all of my points have already been used. Rusted Bow can be sold for a whopping 1 gold. I don't see why not. And then we should have, like, a Steel Lance in here somewhere that I will never use, aside for money purposes. Watch it be one of the last things in here. Yep. Right near the bottom. Of course it was. And we can sell this large bullion for a whopping 5 grand. Loving that right now. But what we're gonna do is we are going to go to our battalion list, and Flame has an extra Resonant White Magic battalion, so I can actually technically have a second healer now. I am so happy about it. I'm actually going to end up giving it to Dedue. I might end up giving it to Mercedes, but her charm is so high. She actually makes really good use of them. So I actually want to end up giving those to her. So, where is that battalion? Oh, it's the Sacred Monks. Whoops. I didn't even look that far across. My computer was blocking it. Good job, computer. So that way, we'll have a healer on each side. We'll have Dedue able to heal on this side, and we'll have Anna healing on the right side. So yeah, we'll have a good variety. I think Mercedes is probably gonna be really good on this end. She'll get doubled, but who cares? Seriously. Okay, so we can deploy everybody aside from Flame, so everyone's coming to this battle. We also have a unit that can use magic skills on each side, so I think we're gonna put Anna probably on that side with the Brigands. And then we just have to try to storm this area. Now, there are doors on this side that are unlockable, so I am going to give a door key, most likely to Runic. So I'll probably take away her Killing Edge for now, and just put a door key on her. Are there any chests on this map? No, there are none of those. And the only defeat conditions are if Runic, Dimitri, or Sylvain falls. So, it's not a very surprising. We do have the Armor Slayer on Sylvain, so we might be able to get some good value out of that. Yeah, you're actually gonna do quite a good job at defending on these guys, too. Okay, so my idea is to have maybe, yeah, I think I will have Sylvain, probably pair up next to Runic, because that Philanderer skill is going to be very useful on this first turn, I feel. So I'm probably going to put, like, Sylvain, like, maybe, like, right here, and then just move, her Runic up here so she can attract the other guy's attention, and then I can head up towards the door. And then I'm going to have Annette and Ingrid probably combo on this Archer. This guy will double Annette if she equips the if she equips the Levin sword. So I think what I should do just in case is give her a training sword. Just on the off chance that I just need to equip it just to get some extra speed out of her so she doesn't get doubled. Sometimes just having a weapon equipped just solely for its weight being a lot less is still actually pretty good. Alright, well, I think without further ado, let's go ahead and just review the stats on everybody, shall we? I have been forgetting this like half the time, but, you know, sorry about that one. Balthus with a casual 19 strength, you know. And, yeah, I mean, I think most of my units are shaping up to be pretty good. I cannot believe how fast my Dedue has gotten. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Do I have any ability to buy Armor Slayers? I'm just curious. For Dedue, maybe. Do I have any ability to buy Armor Slayers? No, I don't. Okay. Well, you know what? You're running low on your Steel Sword count, so we might as well just give you an Iron Sword just so you don't run out of uses on it. Is anybody else running low? Because normally I check this, but once again, Paralogues are something that I can't escape from. You'll be fine. Okay, yeah, so everyone should be good. Perfect. Alright, I think that sells it. Let's go ahead and start the Pretty Boys chapter. 8 minutes for battle preps, good grief. Root the enemy. Runic, Dimitri, or Sylvain falls in battle.
Okay, we've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful, though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Alright, we're definitely gonna put that Philanderer skill to the test here.
I'm on it.
I know you are. Now, Sylvain has 9 res. The mage here is the only real threat, I feel. I think Dedue might actually be a person that I could see trying to get up to those thieves. How fast are the thieves? 11 speed? How fast are you with the Iron Sword? 16 speed. So actually, what if we just send Dedue up that way? We'll place him here so that way he doesn't give the forest tile to the other guy. Given that +4 defense, we'll just keep a marker on him. Okay, so, alright, let's bring in Sylvain. Sylvain is going to still take -2 damage with Philanderer as long as Runic stays next to him. So let's move in Runic first.
Stay focused.
So we'll put her here. And then do this, so that way we don't take 2 extra damage, potentially. Alright, let's go through with this. Oh, good dodge, Sylvain. I'm actually very happy that you dodged there.
Just give up.
And also, Runic will be able to give him boosted experience thanks to her personal skill, so...
This is what a real man looks like.
Yeah, it is what a real man looks like. I was just talking about that before.
Offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get. Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
Defeat the thieves before they retreat. You can get rewards based on how many you defeat. Got it. I'm not sure what area necessarily triggers them to do that, but I think Dedue and Yuri are gonna do that. I was not finished on that side game.
Ready.
Alright, Ingrid has 13 defense. I feel like she can take an archer shot. She's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and just use the training sword, I guess. This man isn't very dodgy, I'll give him that. Okay, and then with Annette, this guy does 21 damage, Annette has 9 defense, so it's 12 times 2. So as long as only one guy can go for her... I mean, the hit rate just isn't reliable, though. That's the only problem. So if we take away, her Levin sword, she won't get doubled. Alright, for this side, I actually have quite an interesting idea. Let's pull these mages.
Here we go.
With Mercedes. Mercedes has 17 res. As long as we keep her away on this, we'll keep her on this side of the brigands. And then we'll use Wrath Strike with her to deal some solid chip damage.
I'm fine.
Nice work, Mercedes. And then we might find a good opportunity to use that Gambit, too. Alright, and then what we're gonna do with Balthus is, since he's gonna be the one that's going to take, well, if he takes one mage, he'll be fine. But we can pull the Brigand with Balthus, which is fantastic. We definitely don't want him getting doubled by mages, so let's just go ahead and use Wrath Strike. Just to ensure this kill.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
Nope. Okay, Anna.
Aye,
Let's go ahead and have you taking on this side. You might not deal a whole lot of damage, but we do have Soul Blade for a reason. And if we keep her in those avoid tiles, she should be pretty good along with that Axe Breaker. And then we keep Ash with her. Level 13 for Ash. Speed and luck.
Is this a joke?
Once again, speed and luck. That is what he's getting, folks.
Cut through.
Alright, so, yeah, let's keep Dimitri up here. We'll keep a majority of the guys with the healers. Alright, this guy has to go for Ingrid. That's fine. And this guy's gonna go for Annette. Annette can probably kill off that guy. Nicely done. I have definitely overused to do this playthrough. I mean, I know that I just came out from his Paralogue, but still, I feel like I overused this man. Yes, using Armor Slayers against non-armored units. Very, very good use of Armor Slayer, let's be real. Ow. I'm almost kind of happy that he's not doubling, if I'm being honest. Because now they have to go for Runic. Oh, nice. She healed off some of that damage. Beautiful Runic. Well done. Level 15. Hit point, strength, skill, and speed. Love it. We vibin'.
Easy.
Alright, Sylvain. Alright, these guys are probably gonna attempt to intercept me from the other side. Ow, ow.
I sell first aid kits. Yeah.
You sell first aid kits as you deal 9 damage. Well done, Anna. Alright, I definitely think the Brigand is no longer a threat right now. Nope. Not hitting me today, sir. You could stand and not hit me any day. How about that? Ow. I wonder if I can... Well, that might be risky, because I would be going into a Dark Mage's range, wouldn't I? Okay, so, let's see here. So, Sylvain is a little bit injured, but we can at least take 2 of them out here. I think what would be best is if we have Runic kill off the mage. I think that's going to be for the best. I think Wrath Strike with the Steel Sword actually kills perfectly. Yep. Well done, Runic. 31 damage with the Steel Sword.
Each battle.
If she hadn't gotten strength on that level up, we wouldn't be here, so in that situation. Okay, switch to the Iron Sword. Kill off this guy.
What's next?
Okay, this guy's gonna deal 10 damage. This guy doesn't move, and these 2 are out of range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place Yuri here in the forest tile. And I'll go over his personal skill really quick, because it actually might be pretty good here, going a little bit forward. Because we're actually going to put Dedue here, and then I'll start attacking the thieves on the next turn. I know that I'm in range of 1 right now, but I would rather have Yuri be able to attack a guy as well on that turn. Just because I don't want to give them an early escape route. That's the biggest thing, especially when there's a lot of enemies out here. Now, Ingrid, you actually do double with the Steel Sword, but you don't even need it. So I can kill off this guy with Ingrid, but can Annette kill off this guy with, like, the... Yes, she can. That is fine. Let's do, Wrath Strike Steel Sword. So that way we can serve 11 Sword, too, because 11 Sword is very, very, very useful for her.
Can't afford to lose.
That's true. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is to utilize my full movement here, and then just attack you with the Iron Sword. 1 rounding with Ingrid. The things that I love seeing. Okay, perfect. Alright, so for this side, let's go ahead and have Dimitri take on these guys over here. I don't think we need to use the Rapier for that. And then what we can do is, we can Soul Blade. Well... What if... How much damage do I receive in return? 5 times 2. Ugh. But I don't get doubled if I do this. So, I think she could take another round. Because my only problem is there's no other forest tiles that I can really hide in if I don't want to use it. Unless I just heal. Let's just heal. I don't see why I wouldn't. Okay. So, the Training Sword Plus is going to send me to 16 speed. So let's make sure that we can avoid getting quadrupled. Alright, then we place Dedue here, so Yuri takes on those guys. Alright, Balthus, my only problem is the Devil's Sword would be great here if it wasn't for the fact that, unless I think I'm gonna play it safe and wait another turn before I get in this guy's range. So let's go with Mercedes using Wrath Strike on this guy. She does need the damage from it just to be able to deal at least a decent amount of damage.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. Alright, I'll take...
not my day.
But I'll take more speed, Mercedes, believe me. Alright, and then, let's go ahead and put Balthus here, so that way he's forced to go for, this other guy here. He's gonna get, well, if I put this, well, okay, let's see. 25 damage with the Training Sword, you have 17 defense, so yeah, you'll be good with the Training Sword to keep it equipped.
Thanks.
I love how I say that I like to keep my army together, and here I am dividing their forces, but, you know.
Just give up.
Level 15 for Sylvain. Magic and
Whoops.
speed.
Oh well.
He's trying to steal that Levin sword, guys. Trying to steal the Levin sword from Annette, as if that's gonna happen. Alright, this guy's gonna be a little hard to hit.
Adorable.
Adorable. How cute. 0 hit on Dimitri. Oh, that is fantastic. You know I love to see
You never
it.
had a chance.
And then this guy should... This guy might not get doubled though, yeah. Brawlers typically don't deal very much damage to most units, but they are so fast they don't usually get doubled.
Not so fast.
Not so fast. I think the Soul Blade should kill now. And Anna finishes off that guy. Later, dude.
See ya.
Exactly. Alright, so we're gonna be able to take that guy out with Balthus. And now that we bring the mage out of the boss's range, we should be able to be good to have Mercedes start working on that guy. Okay, so Runic has a concoction, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade that over to him, so we can get some extra healing, and then I'll trade back a Vulnerary, so I can use that on her. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. I kind of do want to see, because Dedu I know actually one-rounds these guys. Well, I meant double these guys. But I don't know if I want to attack them directly right now. But I have units defending all sides, and I have Dimitri actually coming up on this end. So maybe this isn't such a bad idea to start just moving in on him. Okay, yeah, we'll pincer attack them.
Who's next?
So if they run to the left, they're gonna run into Dedu and Yuri, and then if he...
I must keep aiming higher.
Oh my gosh, Dimitri is just getting amazing level ups. I'm so happy to see this happen. I really am. Alright, Dedu, let's start working on him. I'm fairly certain these guys are not aggressive, so I don't think they'll attack me. Let alone am I concerned about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just rally... No, let's not rally this turn. Let's heal Annette this turn. And what we can do is, we can move Ingrid, to this tile here. We'll have her heal up, and then we can take out the boss on the next turn, hopefully with some rallies from Annette. Alright, so now let's see if this Soul Blade Steel Sword thing works now. Yep. This will take you out, no problem.
Come again.
Level 13 for Anna. Oh, good level up.
I see it.
So wonderful. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Alright, Ash and Anna will go ahead and tag team on this boss. Alright, and then let's go ahead and use Wind Sweep on this guy. Well, no, let's go to this guy. So that way we know that he can't counter us. Okay, so Mercedes, let's go ahead and have you start working on this guy here. A solid 10 damage at a time. Alright, the Steel Sword will finish you off, but unfortunately it only gives me 5 speed, but if this guy deals 10 damage to me, it is not a big deal. So let's do this. We'll get the extra Void from the Forest tile.
It's good to be king.
Yes, sir. Okay, and then
Careful,
Sylvain
please.
can come up right here. Equip the Armor Slayer to scare away that Armor Knight, and let's use a Concoction to heal him up. Alright, let's see what happens here.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
And here I thought that stealing would make you a stuck-up jerk, but unfortunately for you, you decide to be weird and start pinning the blame on me. As if I'm the problem. Sir, I'm not the problem. Alright, so they are fleeing in all sorts of directions, but we have units on all sides.
That's it.
That's it? Good dodge, Yuri. Oh, I forgot to showcase his skill. Yeah, I'll do that next turn, I promise, I promise. Yuri's been getting some really good level up. They're just very random. Oh, he's going unarmed. Okay.
Adorable.
This guy is not threatening
Close call.
to Yuri at all. But you're helping me master my class rank, so... Ow. Alright, Balthus mastered Myrmidon.
Gotta focus up.
Hello there. This is just amazing. Like, axe units are really not that scary on this run, but lance users are very scary. Okay, so I need to take out the boss on this side so I can seal off this exit for them. So let's go ahead and use the Armor Slayer here, along with Grounder, maybe? Or Runic can start off by attacking, I suppose. Yeah, that much is true. Yeah, let's start with Runic. And then we'll finish him off with Sylvain.
Predictable.
Yeah. Alright, fantastic. And then we'll be able to get the little bit of that support boost. This is 2 chances to land a 70.
Hey, I know that face. You're the boss's little bro, right?
I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, I'm his brother. And he's led you into a bad spot. Anyway, your boss is dead. So this is your chance to disband this little thief gang of yours.
Quiet, fool. You think I have any other choice but to be a thief?
Well, it's probably on me for making such a stupid request.
Huh. It's always our fault. Being a hero is hard sometimes, man. Alright, so that seals off this exit.
I like how this feels.
Just in time.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
These thieves don't have, like, pass or something stupid like that, right? No, okay. So if I put Ingrid here, I actually block the door. So this is actually fair game. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come in here with a net. We're going to equip the training sword so she doesn't get doubled.
You saved me.
Let's rally her stats. And we'll place Ingrid here. Take out this archer and see what those thieves do now. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but... Ingrid, I love you. I love you. I'm so happy for that strength level up. You are amazing. Okay, so, Ash and Anna are the same level, so I don't think it matters who I give this kill to. Oh. Ash, you need to start working on a stat called Strength. Anna does too, to be fair. Okay, so... I think I'm going to give this kill to Ash. I'm going to start moving Anna over this way, just so I have an extra healer on this side. And let's... Well, no, I don't think we have to heal her up. Let's just equip the Iron Sword just to be safe. And we'll kill off this guy with Dimitri. Stealing's wrong, but I guess I'm gonna steal it back.
Is that all?
Because technically that item wasn't mine, but we're here by one of the Gautier's kids, so I suppose that works. Let's see. I think I want a grounder here. Just to ensure that you fall. I may not be able to deal any damage to the Armor Knight, but I think Yuri can still deal enough damage.
Out of my way.
Oh my gosh. Skymer, remember the skill. This is his skill, everybody, as I took like 3 turns to explain it after I initially said I was going to. Honorable Spirit. If the unit is not near an ally, it grants him attack +3 when in combat with a foe 1 space away. So, being locked to swords, he's always going to be able to be 1 space away, unless he equips the Levin sword, of course. But, so he's always going to get +3 attack, basically as long as he's, not, like, near another ally. So that's pretty nice. Can I actually take control of this? I can. Ooh, I like myself some siege weapons. You better believe me there. Let's target this guy. Or not. This does technically work on his brawling rank, but I can still work on skills with certain ranks, but that's fine. Alright, let's see if I can gambit you.
I have an idea.
You're in a forest tile, so you might be a little bit more annoying to hit. So if we can rattle you, it's going to be easier to hit you. Alright, Balthus, let's have you come up here. Use a vulnerary. So that guy just just walks into... Well, this guy is actually going to be on a heal tile, isn't he? This guy's probably going to attempt to run over here. That's actually going to be a problem. But I can probably block him off next turn. Yeah, and Ash does not have great, Let's not attack him. Let's just equip the Steel Sword for now, because he's gonna heal off that tile.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Oh, wow, that is a very high hit rate against me with a Gambit. No. Ow. That really hurt me. Ow. What a smart move. Just walk in front of this person. Yeah, that guy is making an exit that way. He might be able to escape if I'm not careful.
You fought well.
Maybe I should have left Anna to him. Alright, Mercedes takes out this guy for free.
Oh, I won!
Well done, Mercedes.
That should do it.
She mastered as well. I kind of wish that Onager had hit now. Because I don't know if I'm still in range to hit that guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring Sylvain over this way. Heal him up. And let's go ahead and have Mercedes work with Balthus here. If I use Grounder with this, I have a 75% chance to hit him. But I also risk a 3% crit, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna equip the Training Sword here, because I don't think that will get me doubled. No, I still can't double with the Steel Sword, but let's do this. We'll heal up again. And we'll keep Mercedes on this side. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, she cannot make it. Ash is gonna get gambited again. Let's see. I cannot attack that guy up there. And she does not have an aggressive battalion on her either. So this guy is gonna end up escaping, which is a little bit sad. The only way I actually get through it is if I get like a 2% crit. We might as well go for it. Nah. It was worth a shot, though. It was worth a shot. Okay, Annette. Let's go ahead and have you start working on this archer up here. Oh, she got strength. Very nice. Because if this guy does it... Oh, he's going to attempt to gambit me. Oh, that's alright. If you gambit me, that's fine. I'm not worried. Alright, good work, Ingrid.
I did what I had to.
Energy drop is mine. I'll take that much. Let's attack this guy. Darn it! Oh, we still hit that guy in the splash. Alright. Alright, Dimitri, let's go.
Your chance to prevail.
It's not 75 hits, so you should hit it. Because apparently you just don't like the number 75 whatsoever. There's the short spear for me. That is, again, selling fodder. And we're gonna put Runic over here. Attack with the Sword of the Creator to kill off this guy. So Runic can also get a level up.
That is that.
And Flame's gonna get a level up out of it, too.
I'm not setting a very good example.
At least you're setting a good example as to what a fast unit looks like.
I am maturing at a rapid pace.
There you go, Flame. Man, I'm salty that I'm gonna lose that, if that Onager had hit before, that guy would have been, dead. But unfortunately now, that is not the case. Disturbance isn't necessarily a very scary battalion, and Annette can actually take another hit from it, too.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Honestly, as long as I can just sap out your battalions, I'm not mad about it. Because it's not like the thief will go for me. Ugh. That's scary. Luckily, Balthus didn't fall there. I'm so happy because I do not want to lose him. Speed and res.
That's life.
Yep, you said it, sir. Oh! Oh, wait. Okay. He didn't escape that turn. I wonder if Anna can catch him then. Oh my gosh. Can Anna catch him? She can. Oh my gosh, yes! Alright, let's use Soul Blade, baby. Oh my gosh. I just miscalculated his range. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, I got the Speed Wing. Yay!
Move carefully.
I'm trying, Ash. I'm really trying. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a lot of damage. Okay, Dimitri and Sylvain are the same level. So let's work on, Dimitri's rank. Take out this thief.
I must stay focused.
The Goddess Ring. That's gonna be an equipable for somebody. Who? I have no idea. Okay, just to ensure this kill, I'm gonna use Grounder. I'm just gonna make certain of this. Get out of here. Almost killing my man. Because you decide to be rude like
That's
that.
one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
The archer up in the upper left that you can't see because you're on the opposite side. Alright. Alright, Annette, you are in no threat of falling here because you take 13 damage from this, and he can't attack you with his main weapon. Okay, so The steel sword I do not double with. So let's use a gambit.
Our strategy is solid.
Our strategy is solid. Ingrid has such a wonderful time using gambits. I love her. All right, well, let's not even waste 11 sword, to be honest. If it's not gonna take you out in 2 shots, let's just heal. All right, and then Dedue can just take on this guy. What's your speed? 9. Okay, so I don't double with the steel sword. Yuri can go pick up these items on the ground that might be selling fodder for me. And then we'll start having some units just go up north.
It's time.
And that's charm actually isn't too bad. As shown here. She's almost mastered as well. She's getting close. Nope. Nice try though. Nice, Dedue. Dedue's gonna work on this guy nice and quickly. I cannot believe that he is a mercenary class, and he has gotten, and he has almost mastered it already. That is just absolutely insane. It just makes me so happy to see it. Level 17. Hit points and strength. Good enough for me. Look, strength matters, okay? Okay, so she did not get gambited this turn, so what I'm gonna do is... Ingrid, how do you fare against this guy? Well, now that he's out of gambits, I guess we'll just switch them places, right? Let's just do this. You'll get some healing, but then Ingrid should be able to take you out next turn, especially with a rally from Annette. Does Wrath Strike with the Training Sword kill? Yes, it does. 3 damage is enough damage.
That worked out.
It sure did, my friend. That's the magic staff. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I might even sell it. I don't know yet. Rusted gauntlets, that's 1 gold. Rusted gauntlets, that's 1 gold. Let's use swap for no reason. Okay, so these two. I wonder. I can steal... Oh, I can steal your iron shield. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So what if I equip... The steel sword is going to double you. So what if we equip the steel sword? We'll heal, and then on the next turn, we'll steal that iron shield off you. That's the reason why you were also a little bit more tanky. Oh, I see now. What a clever clogs that you are. Oh, wow, 2 damage. Good job, Anna. You know what? I'm happy that you're dealing 2 and not 0. So I will take it. Ash can probably steal it too, can't he? Oh, no, he can't. Because he has lockpick. He doesn't have steel. Okay, so let's steal that. Thanks! And then we'll heal up Ash. Alright, and then, Ingrid, let's get some chip damage with you. And then finish you off with, Annette. Level 15 for Ingrid.
I'm not at my best today.
That's alright, that's alright, I still love you. I don't have anything against you. Wrath Strike with the Steel Sword exactly kills. And that has been the master of exact damage this map. That's a lot of experience off these bosses, man.
Everyone will be so pleased.
Oh my gosh, Annette. That was a wonderful level
Another
up.
escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
With pleasure. Alright, so that just leaves these two. guess I'll send Sylvain up here. But that's the only thing that I really can do at the moment. Everybody else is pretty much done with their missions. This guy is going to be the most difficult to take out. Just because the units that I decided to send up here probably wasn't the greatest decision, but... you know, it's fine. But if I can't take you out this turn with 2 units, then I can definitely take you out next turn with 3, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and Soul Blade with the Steel Sword here. But if I get hit, but if I get hit twice, I'm not going to survive. So I think what's best is we Soul Blade from here. That will create a bit of an easier time for us. Good dodge. Okay, I was very, very worried about, like, 2 of those very low percentage chances hitting.
All in a day's work.
Especially when you're getting level ups like that. Ash is 1 damage off. Yeah, I can still give Ash the kill, that's fine. But I might give Sylvain the kill, but he's also so much higher level than these 2. So I might as well give Anna the kill instead. You are so annoying. Do you know when to quit? Do you know when to fall? Is that a thing that you know how to do? Evidently not. Alright, so Ash, let's go ahead and use the Steel Sword with you. Get as much damage in on this guy as possible. And then we will finish you off with Anna.
Not so fast.
And we... oh no, her Iron Sword broke. Are you... luckily Sylvain is in range. Oh my... I have 1 use left. Thank you, Sylvain.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone. Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while.
You defeated all of the thieves. We got an extra large bullion that's worth 10,000 gold. A longbow that I can sell for money. A talisman, which is +2 res to a unit permanently. Oh, wow, that's some good stuff. I got a lot of great stuff this battle. Oh, I'm very happy about that. And our MVP, oh, I was hoping that Sylvain would be, but... Dimitri, why is Dimitri the MVP? He didn't take out any of the bosses. He took out, like, a couple thieves, which I guess if that's what makes the most credit for a battle, then I guess I can see why, but... Low-key, I wanted Sylvain to be the person who won, but fine. Dimitri is alright to be MVP. In the next episode, we are actually, finally, going to the next main chapter. So, I will see you guys there, hopefully. This was Skymer, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Bye, guys!